Hi, everybody. This is Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where we answer questions from people just like you. This is a doozy today. Thank goodness my producer and friend is in the studio with me. Say hello, Marty.
Hello.
Oh, you didn't say hello, Marty. I thought
Hello, Marty.
Oh, man, this is a big one today. Marty and I decide when he's in studio, like which ones he's going to weigh in on and which ones he has passion about. And so we decided on this one today. This is tough, right? This is tough. It'll be interesting because we do not rehearse these. We just get them when you get them. Here's the question, everybody. Which comes first, trust or vulnerability? How about that for a question? Trust or vulnerability?
Yeah, that's tough.
That is tough, right? What do you think?
I think it has to be trust.
Yeah?
I don't think you're able to be vulnerable, like truly vulnerable, if you don't have some level of trust either in the situation, the person, or whatever's going on. But I feel like humans are pre-programmed to kind of keep that right. wall up.
Yeah.
If we don't have
trust.
A trust, or a situation where we feel safe.
But then how do we know? The other side of that is then how do we know if we can trust if we don't give them something to prove they're trustworthy?
I guess that's a good point. I guess at some point has to be that leap of faith there, right?
Something, right? Yeah, this is a good question. Well, let me answer it this way. I love what Marty said, because what he said was, I'm not going to lay down in the hammock if I don't have reasonable assurance that I'm not going to fall through the hammock, right? I'm not going to jump out of the airplane if I don't have reasonable trust that the parachute's going to open. So there's a couple things about trust and vulnerability. The first thing is make sure that where you place that trust and where you have that vulnerability has a reasonable chance. Right? I see people all the time going out and sharing personal information with people that have in no way proven, demonstrated, or acted in a way that they can be trusted. It's not that they're mistrusted. So I want to give you this equation. I've used it before in Mondays with Mike. Consistent behavior plus time equals trust. Consistent behavior plus time equals trust. But I can tell you this, if you're never vulnerable with anybody, it's probably you have some trust issues, and it's probably not anybody, right? It's probably you taking a look at that. Trust and vulnerability are very close cousins. So I want to encourage you to understand that vulnerability is an important part of mental and emotional health. So find small incremental ways that you can trust so that you can lean into vulnerability, because I believe both of those are the key to successful relationships. Thanks for that question. That was a very good question. We could probably do an hour on that, right, Marty? Yeah. Hope that was helpful. If you have a question, send it to info@mikestaver.com. That's info@mikestaver.com. We'll work it into a show very soon. Please don't forget to share Mondays with Mike on your various social channels. We appreciate you watching and want more people in the family. Take care, everybody.